Watch my video proving that white people are insanely, incredibly, amazingly, disproportionately involved in murder.
Our country should be more fearful of white men across our country, because they are actually causing most of the deaths within this country. We should be profiling, monitoring, and creating policies to fight the radicalization of white men.
Yeah, the Democrats have been pushing this hyperbolic disinformation campaign for years, and they are still doing so today.
You want to know who the real threat is, Madam President? I'll give you a hint. They don't look like our chief author. They don't look like the folks up in the gallery. They don't look like the folks on the rotunda. They look like many of the members that sit in the front. And you don't have to take my word for it. According to DHS, Madam President,
I've debunked these statistics in several videos of mine.
The greatest domestic threat facing the United States comes from, quote, racially or ethnically motivated violent extremists, specifically those who advocate for the superiority of the white race.
I've debunked spurious claims like these in several videos I've made, like these two right here, and many, many more. These are the FBI statistics on the race of homicide offenders for the last 10 years in the United States. Whites committed 43,044 murders during this 10-year stretch, while blacks commit 62,400 murders in that same period. Hispanics committed 12,893 murders in this same period. Hispanics are counted as white race-wise with the FBI crime statistics. In fact, almost all the federal agencies count Hispanics as whites when it suits their narrative or disinformation campaign. They've been fudging the numbers for years. So we must subtract the 12,893 Hispanics from the 43,044 white offenders, leaving us with 30,151 white homicide offenders. What percentage is 31,151 of the total murders, 137,837, that occurred in the last 10 years here in the United States? Let's plug that in. Do a little thing we call math. We now have the magic number. We committed 21% of murders in the United States. And considering we make up 60% of the population, that means we are disproportionately peaceful and fun-loving and easy to get along with. 60% of the American population commits 21% of murders. We are literally 3 times less likely to murder another American citizen. 3 times less likely. 22% were unspecified or unknown. Only 9% were Hispanic. 45% were committed by African Americans. And as African Americans only consist of 13% of the population, yet they commit 45% of all murders, I would have to say the facts speak for themselves.
Terrorism from white supremacy is the most lethal threat to the homeland today. Not ISIS, not Al-Qaeda, white supremacists. Very own intelligence agencies, our own intelligence agencies in the United States of America have determined that domestic terrorism rooted in white supremacy is the greatest terrorist threat to our homeland today.
You entered the campaign saying that this is, in your opinion, a battle for the soul of the nation. Given the violence of the last couple of days, who's winning the battle?
The white supremacists are winning the battle. This is domestic terrorism. I mean, look, stand up against the poison of white supremacy, as I did my inaugural address, to single out as the most dangerous terrorist threat to our homeland is white supremacy.
So yes, we see there's just another gigantic disinformation campaign. Can't you guys see what's going on yet? Can't you see that you've been lied to in every facet of your entire life? And it is up to you guys to counter this disinformation campaign that's having such a terrible effect on American society. Become proactive. Fight their disinformation with the truth. Share videos like mine. Or even better yet, do your own research.